All right, this morning we're gonna try to get this Johnson running. It's a 2.3 horse. I have a 2.5 horse Mercury that was giving me a little bit of trouble last year. I believe I got it running only in a barrel. I didn't take it out. That was just carburetor cleaning. Needed to do it 2-3 times, and it seems to be running good. That symptom was it was running, but it would not run very long. It did run for 2-3 minutes perfectly, and then it would sputter out and then not start. So I believe I got that all squared away. I just kept taking the carburetor off, cleaning it, soaking it, cleaning it, and seems to be running good. This one I just bought last year. What I did use it last year, it ran very well. Second pull, I tried starting it last weekend and it didn't want to go. So I'm going to drain the gas I put in it, and I'm going to try just putting some seafoam in the carburetor, leaving the carburetor on. This one's a little bit more of a pain. They're basically identical. Just taking the cover off on this one it's not hard, but it just takes a little bit longer. So I'm just going to try soaking the carburetor, filling it through the tank with seafoam, filling the carburetor, letting it sit, draining it, and then going from there. Pretty straightforward. I hope that's all I have to do to get it going. But let's give that a try. So in this Johnson, to take the cover off, you've got 2 screws here, all the way down. The case is split down the center. Whereas the Mercury, which as far as I can tell is identical. Yeah, it's just got 2 little clamps on either side, pops right off. This one, you have to be careful. If you take off both sets of screws, there's nothing molded onto the plastic that holds it. It's just a flat piece of metal that goes across. So if you take both those off, that falls off, kind of a pain. So if you do take one of these apart, you only need to take off one side, and then that metal will stay on the other half, and you split it that way. And there's a lot. There's 2 under here, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 more on the top, 2 on each side, and then 2 underneath. So that's why I'm trying to avoid taking the cover off. Again, not a big deal, but it is a little more time consuming compared to the 2 click little clamps on the Mercury. So trying to be a little lazy, see if that works out for me or not. I may be taking it off either way, but we'll give this a try. We'll finish letting this drain, and I'll do the seafoam. Gas is drained. Do a little seafoam. Get the seafoam in there. Get the little plug out of the bottom of the bowl. Fuel is off. Let's see if we can get some of that flowing out. Just gonna let it flow for a little bit, make sure it's carburetor's nice and full, and any other residual gas that's in there. Sorry, these may be a little choppy when I actually edit them. What little editing I do, camera keeps popping off on me, so I apologize. So got a bunch of seafoam in the tank. Let some drain out. We shut the fuel line back off. I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes. I'm gonna drain a little more out, and then just let it sit for a while. Drain it, put some gas. All right, seafoam's been in, drained, gas is put in, new plug. Let's give it a try. Again, I apologize for the bad camera. That was pretty easy. Didn't take too much. Got it going. Obviously, I'm going to run it in some water now once I get a barrel filled up, but looks like that did the trick.